Hey guys, what's up? Eddie Yahoo here with KissAnalog.com. I've got all kinds of projects going on. I got some stuff going on here. I got that active clamp flyback that I want to show you guys some waveforms on. I got to show you the picoscope, some waveforms on that. I also have this Uni-T back here. Awesome. Between the two scopes, man, I'm set. They're awesome scopes. I want to show you some waveforms. But before we do that, we got to calibrate. And I'm not talking about compensation. You know, when you first get your scope, how you hook your probe into that little loop and you get your square wave to come up nice and square. That's compensation. You're compensating the impedance of the probe with the impedance, input impedance of your scope. You're matching those up so you get that nice square wave. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about when you're on your display, you might have that little line right here that shows where your trace is going. And if you short your probe tip to your ground, you see that trace right on that little arrow. But then if you go down to, say, 5 millivolts, is it still on that or is it drifted up or down? If it has, time to calibrate. That's self-calibration. That's what we're going to show you. Let's come over. Let's just do this thing. All right, guys, so I have the Uni-T MSO3054 HD, super nice scope, but every scope, every once in a while, you need to self-calibrate, not compensate the probes, but you remove all the probes, and I'm at 5 millivolts at the smallest millivolts per division right now, and you can see the arrows right here, and I'm down below, okay? So when you see something like that, that's when you know you need to do this self-calibration. Sometimes with temperature changes, you know, a new scope, every once in a while you want to check this. Now all I have to do is, in this one, go to this grid right here, go to utility, and it says self-cal. Look at all the things in utility you can do, but it comes right here to self-cal. We want to do the analog channels, not the digital channels, not that are inside this door. We're going to do the analog channels, okay? We're going to do these four. All right, so let's see how long it takes. This could take several minutes. Remove all, probes. It always asks you to remove those. It says remove all signals, but it means remove all the probes. All right, and then we just said wait. All right, guys, I'm going to time it, and then I will put a little note, because I'm going to fast forward this on the video, and I'll let you know how long it takes from right now. And by the way, you can see the activity of it calibrating itself. It's moving signals around, measuring things, and you can see the busy bar. All right, so it's finished. That took about a minute from the time that we started the fast forward. And well, then I stopped to talk and stuff. But anyway, I think it took a total of about 2 minutes, okay, is my guess, because it was about halfway through when I started counting, I think. Let's get rid of this. And look at that. Channel 1 is right on. Oh, but that's 5 volts per division. Let's go down to 5 millivolts like we were before. Okay, there's 5 millivolts right on the center. Okay, let's, now it did all the channels. I was only using 2 of the channels, but let's see. Okay, there's my other one. Okay, now let's go to 5 millivolts, and there's 5 millivolts. So the arrow on each one is lost in this, and that's just the noise floor. Okay, so about, 7 well, it's reading it right down here, 1.6 millivolts per RMS, 1.6. So that's another thing, is in this mode, you can see the noise floor of the scope, 1.6 millivolts. Interesting, right? Okay, back to the video. All right. All right, guys. I noticed I was off a little bit. This is a new scope, and I don't think I've done it before. I've done the compensation, but I don't think I've done the calibration. So it's time to do it every once in a while, right? When your lab is environmentally controlled, same temperature all year round, chances are you won't have to do it very often, like once a year maybe, if that. Maybe every 6 months, I don't know. It only takes a couple minutes to do. It's not a big deal. You'll notice it when you're looking at real small signals like I was trying to do here with this noise, I'm going to show you some videos of how to improve your noise on a switching power supply. But I needed to get down to that accuracy, and it was drifting. Both traces actually I was looking at were drifting down, and so I wanted them to be right up where they're supposed to be. My lab gets kind of chilly in the winter time. This is middle of October, so you'll see me wearing long sleeve shirts when it's chilly. It doesn't get real cold in here. And then it gets warm in the summer. Not super warm, but it can get warm. So anyway, temperature changes. So as seasons change, I'll check that. I rarely have to do it, but it's just one thing to be aware of. Okay, guys? Hope you liked the video. Hope it was useful. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, okay? Really appreciate that. Free way to support the channel. Helps a lot. And subscribe. Watch all these videos on all these boards. I'm going to show a bunch of, I want to show you how you can take a switching power supply, go through a filter, and come out clean. All right? Stay tuned for that. Hey, guys, I was going to do a rant. And my wife and I were talking. I was thinking about, she's like, when you do a live video, I was talking about a lot about a year ago. Then I just kind of put off because there's a lot of things involved in it. Plus, I don't know how many people would watch. And let me know. You guys want to see a live video this weekend? Give me a thumbs up. Say live. Put a comment. Say live video. Okay? If I get just 10 people saying live video, I think I'll do it. You got to show up. Okay? And let me know what time. Say live. 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. 2 o'clock. Whatever. Okay? Can't be early in the morning. But, all right. Let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.